So basically my family moved 4 years ago here, and the transition was really kind of crazy because my parents didn't have any degrees whatsoever, so we basically started from scratch. And I got into art kind of because I've always been pretty good at art to an extent, and I did it a lot as a kid. I kind of have a creative personality, and like I like doing things that are super different, not just like one thing that you do over and over, and so that's why I kind of enjoyed the art aspect. But I actually struggled with it a lot because I thought there was nothing I could do with this, as a career. I want to do CGI, which is computer generated imagery. You can honestly do so much with it. People use it even in the medical field to show demos on how to perform surgeries without actually performing the surgery. Like you kind of create that scenery for them, and you can do it in a platform that you want to use it just for people to see your art, or you can use it in many different fields, like the entertainment field, or which is the route I want to go. Currently I'm taking digital painting. You basically are drawing and like creating media like you would in a normal setting, like paint to canvas, but it's digitally, and it just makes it a lot easier, and it goes a lot faster too. Now one of our next projects that we're getting into is like VR painting. So we're basically putting on the VR goggles, and we're painting in there in a 3-dimensional setting. It's insanely cool because I never thought I could possibly do something like this. Now that I'm getting into it, it's honestly like breathtaking and it just gets me so excited too, because I'm like so ready to get more into it as well. A lot of the whole being a part of the transmedia is more of my concentration, but there's a lot of core aspects to art that you have to take, because they want you to be an all-rounded artist. They want you to be able to see the different individual works of art and be able to like recreate that digitally too, and it's hard to do that unless you've actually worked with the in-hand materials, So jewelry and metalsmithing is one of the classes I'm currently taking as well, and it's honestly it's kind of hard work and I didn't think it was going to be, but I enjoyed it a lot. And we go through sanding, filing, we have to cut a lot of metal, and then we have to solder, but it's more of the blowtorch type soldering, because I know a lot of people are used to like the different types, but I've learned that this was a new type of soldering too that you do. I didn't know that. But yeah, and then we have to patina it, which also changes the color of them, and we pickle it, which sounds weird, but it's like a type of like acid that you put it in to like help clean the metal as well. And yeah, that's something that I'm into as well. In South Africa, this job was not possible. There's so little job opportunities in South Africa, so that was one of the main reasons that we moved over to. My parents already knew that if we even got a job, if we were even able to get a job there, because there's no job opportunities, it would have to be something really basic and like low income, and something that my brother and I wouldn't have been able to survive off of. And they knew that, so that's why we had to move, just for the hopes of a better life for me and my brother. I mean, once we moved over here, it was really like starting over. It honestly was. Like, as much as I went through all the different experiences and stuff that like I grew up on in South Africa, once you get here, you learn everything from scratch again, because everything you were brought up to know is completely the opposite or completely different. You're relearning how to like talk so that people understand you better, like I know even for me, my accent, it comes and goes because I'm so used to like giving people an American accent. In the beginning it was kind of hard, but I guess I adjusted to it a little bit, and now it kind of comes natural when I meet people sometimes, and then the more I talk about South Africa, the more it comes out as well. But yeah, that was one type of adapting for it too, and just back to that adapting and then coming over here, and now it's like I have so many possibilities. Not everyone figures out what exactly they want to do, but a lot of people had an idea, and I was clueless because I went to, I can only do things that I can get a job in South Africa, to coming over here and having endless possibilities. I came back to art, and my mom and I were just watching this movie. I know it was an Avatar, but Avatar is always my reference point, because it's the movie I look at and I just realized that all of that was like CGI. And so that's what like made me super excited about the industry. I was like, I can create this. I can literally be a part of a whole movie in creating all these different like people, and like for Avatar, they're like aliens basically that do not exist, and I can create that one day, and that's just super exciting for me.